Do you work with responsive or mobile websites? I'm going to show you how to mount those mobile devices to a board and then synchronize them with the browser on your computer so that you can see how a site looks across all of those devices at once. This works great for designers and developers, for testers, and makes for a great presentation to a client. We're going to see just how we do that today at the desk at Twin. With the ever-growing number of devices of different sizes and resolutions, creating responsive websites that look great across all of them is increasingly difficult. At Twin, we are responsible for delivering responsive experiences for some of the biggest names in e-commerce. Before we deliver something to the client, we want to make sure that it's perfect. So how do we do this effectively and efficiently? We needed a device board, something that could house multiple devices that we could use for both development and quality testing. It's typical for developers and testers to use device emulation, but this isn't always reliable. I started searching the internet to see what others were doing for device boards. I found one that was rather large and required tools to put together, but I wanted a solution that anyone could create and that was small enough that I could tuck it away in my home office. There was another solution that looked really nice, but it didn't mount as many devices as I wanted and was kind of expensive. So I wanted to come up with a solution that was easy to create and didn't cost too much. If it met those criteria, then more people would use it. So here's what I did. After looking around an office supply store, I got a tabletop easel and a magnetic whiteboard. Then I got some Velcro style dots and some small circular magnets. I attached them to the back of the device, and now I have an easily configurable working device board. Let me show you how easy it is to do. Now these are craft style magnets. They're not the strong neodymium type magnets you can also find online. Here I have a clear $10 case for an iPhone 6 Plus here. Now what I'll do is I'll take these dots and attach them to the magnets. And I'll take the other side type of the dot and I'll attach it to the back of this shell. And then I can just put the magnets on as such. Now you just keep adding magnets until it doesn't slide down the board anymore. So this is a heavy phone, only 4, it's going to slide some. Well, sticks pretty good. But it's still a little loose. It's going to slide over time. So we'll add a couple more. I like to put these in a dice or domino kind of fashion. You can also just stick these together. And there you go. Now you may be wondering if all of these magnets would have an effect on a device like this. Well, this here is an iPad 2, not an Air. This thing is pretty heavy, and you can see all of the magnets I had to put on the back of this. Still, it works just fine. And with all these magnets, it's enough to get it to connect. Now we see how easy it is to mount these and test it in portrait mode, but it's just as simple to then test all of these devices in landscape mode. Now it would be great if I could keep all of these devices synchronized. Say if I could scroll on one device, then I could see how the other devices reacted as well. Or if I opened a menu on one, that I could see how the others would react as well. And I can. With some great software called Ghostlab, you can do just that. Ghostlab recently came out with a version 2 which adds a lot of great features. I might cover that in a later show, but its main feature is to keep any number of devices and computer browsers synchronized with page loads, scrolling, clicks, even form interaction. All devices connect to a Ghostlab server which runs on your computer and acts as a proxy to a running website, or can act as a web server for local files on your computer. It shows all your connected devices and allows you to do DOM inspection, JavaScript debugging, and the like on any of the attached devices. It's so simple to do, and it's easy to put away or even travel with. Total cost for the easel, board, magnets, and dots, less than $50. Significantly cheaper than any of the other options, which start at a couple hundred. Follow the link in the description for this video to my blog post where I go into a little more detail, and I have links for all of the products I use to do this. I hope you found this useful. Please subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up with the latest in technology from Twin. I'll see you next time at the desk.